Hello, just been looking at this crater. It's called Aristarchus. It's about 450 million years old and can be seen with the naked eye from Earth, which is pretty unbelievable considering the moon's 250,000 miles away. It's about 25 miles or 40 kilometres in diameter and 2.3 miles or 3.7 kilometres deep, which is deeper than the Grand Canyon. To me, it looks like it's been mined. It looks like an open cast mine. The sides have been removed. It looks like with excavator machinery. There's no debris in the bottom of the crater, which you'd expect if it had been removed. The bottom of the crater is just, it's lava. It's like from the impact. As we go around the sides, or should I say the edges, they look straight, they look square. You've got the crust of the ejector on the top of the crater overhanging, like it's been undermined, so it's just flopping over the top. The crater looks like it's structured in layers, like you would see in an open cast mine. There's one at the bottom of the picture now. It's got plateaus on it. It looks well worn from machinery. It's got rubble dumped in the bottom in piles. That it's quite hard to explain how they got there. They've not fallen over the top of the crater and placed themselves into piles. There's rocks dumped with what looks like wreckage or bits of machinery. I'm going to try and zoom in on some now. There's about 3 spots that I spotted that's got this, what looks like twisted metal or wreckage or whatever you want to call it. See if I can get in there now. I'm zooming in. I'm holding my camera and operating the mouse on my laptop at the same time. But I mean, if you look at it, it's metallic, it's oddly shaped, it's twisted. Yeah, granted, it's mixed in with rock and possibly molten rock, ejecta with odd shapes in them. But you can clearly see, well, I can clearly see anyway, straight edges, angular forms, round bits. And at the top of this crater, above where this is, there's more of that stuff that it looks like it's been dumped over the edge. If we move along, there's some more, which it's quite similar in appearance. There's a bit there, top left. It looks cylindrical, angular shapes. It looks hollow, metallic. And as we zoom in, if we can get a little bit closer, there I'm circling it now. It's just an odd shape. It doesn't look natural. It looks unusual to be found on the moon, considering no one's ever been there. We're told no one's ever been there. And if we move slightly along, there's some more wreckage. I'm going to try and get in a bit closer. I'll use a magnifying glass again. There's some at the top now. Well, at the top of the screen, there's forms that look like cogs. Again, you've got angular shapes, twisted metal. In my eyes, twisted metal under the side of the rock on the right at the top. There's what look like cogs or gears. Right smack bang in the middle, there's an unusual twisted piece of metal. I'm gonna zoom in on that. I'm just circling it now. That is not a rock. At the top there, again, looks like twisted metal. Got things poking out from under the rocks. I'm going to see if I can get closer in on that. It kind of looks like a bed spring, but it's not. It'd be funny if it was a bed spring on the moon. Right, I need to zoom in on that. I'm going to try and zoom in with my camera on the screen. See if we can get a better shot of it. No, see if we can get a bit closer than that. I'm trying to juggle my phone, the magnifying glass, and my mouse at the same time. Right there, we're getting in a bit closer with my camera. Yeah, that looks a bit bigger. There you see, it's just completely odd. It's just an odd thing to see on the moon. It's just a bent piece of metal. And you've got some cogs, you can see the cogs a little bit, or the gears, a little bit better tucked out under them rocks, or metal, or whatever they are. Same at the top of the screen. It's just something that, you know, you won't find on the moon, or you think you won't find on the moon. I'll put a picture in there at the size, you can have a look at it a bit better. I mean, it's quite bright inside. I mean, they reckon because it's 450 million years old, it's quite a young crater, this, compared to some of the craters on the moon. So it's not had time to weather or darken. But I think it's unusual, really, because half of it is internally, it's dark, and then you've got the lighter bits that seem to have been excavated.